Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch News Network, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Sunday, October 25th, around 11 p.m. Mountain Time 2020. The GFS models are in, and they're showing, wow, record snow right through the first week in November, a November to remember. And take a look at this model run here. We'll get to both models, but 16 inches in Texas, the nexus of the Schmexis. That's an early boom. But the big story, record-breaking snow to possible record-breaking cold. This is South Dakota. And that's not all. Keep calm. It's boom time. Let's see what's going on here. Rapid City, downtown Rapid City broke a record low temperature, 14 degrees last night, which beat the previous record of 15 back in 1919. We also broke a snowfall record with 4.5 inches of snow yesterday in downtown Rapid City. Previous record was 4.1, set back in 1898. Downtown Rapid City saw a total of 6.5 inches this weekend, and Rapid City Airport saw 7.8. That is some grand solar minimum totals. Indeed. Heavy snow near record low temperatures blanket Bozeman State. That's Montana. Heavy snowfall swept through Montana Saturday, causing severe driving conditions across the state and more than 40 wrecks in Gallatin County alone. And there's going to be some record cold over the coming days. Potomac, Montana dipped down to negative 29 Fahrenheit this morning. This is now officially the lowest temperature recorded anywhere in the continental United States this early in October. The previous lowest by October 25th was minus 20 Fahrenheit at Babb in Nebraska, Blackleaf in Bowen, Montana on October 25th in 1919. This is crushing. Minus 29. Billings expected to finish 3 inches shy of the 1949 October snowfall record. And we were never going to see snow again, according to Al Gore and others. Record snow and record cold for October in Missoula. Hello. Missoula ended up with 13.8 inches of snow at the office, at the airport, said Kitzmiller. That actually puts us at a number 2 for the most snowfall we've ever had in October for a 2-day event. It was 15 inches set back in 1914, but this one comes close. Holy macaroni. What is happening? October snowfall in Great Falls buries the 95-year-old record. Buries it. Guess what it buried in it? Global warming goodness. Shut up, Al. Get in your hole. Yeah, this is a big one for him. Big night for Al. It's been the snowiest October on record in the Electric City after another fall snowstorm covered the city with 11 inches of fresh powder over the weekend, breaking the previous record set 95 years ago. Almost 2 feet fell on downtown Helena, Montana, the most in 60 years. And when the 2-day dump was over, Montanans woke Sunday to below zero temperatures, way below zero in some towns. The state's coldest spot Sunday morning was western Montana's Potomac, we just showed you, east of Missoula, where it was 29 below zero. Just for the record, the coldest low for the month of October in Montana is minus 30, and that was set back in 1935, Paul Nutter said. Well, he's no nut job. He's just delving out the facts. Boom facts. Record cold in snow pounds, northern U.S., including Colorado, but it's aiding firefighters. Thankfully, 2 of the biggest fires in recent memory are being aided currently. Snow aids the Colorado firefighters, but brings new challenges. Yeah, because it's too dangerous for them to get out there during the snow. So they actually have to cease their operations during the event. The Cameron Peak Fire is the first to see snowfall this morning, with an estimated 3 to 5 inches in the northernmost part of the blaze, according to the incident management team. Lighter amounts as you go further to the south, and the southern portions of the fire generally around 2 to 4 inches so far. Now, As of this morning, temperatures in the East Troublesome Fire area, which has grown to almost 200,000 acres, was still in the 40s. The fire made a run towards Estes Park on Saturday, but late in the day it had burned into the Moraine Park area of Rocky Mountain National Park. So, the fire could see between 10 and 18 inches of snow total by Monday, which is going to be amazing. And there is expected to be very limited fire behavior over the next 24 hours. So this is all good news. Thank you, Mother Nature. And the grand solar minimum. Now let's hear what the mainstream has to say on some of their reporting.
Just a day after extreme fire danger, the weather a welcome sight. In Colorado, the snow. The winter storm warnings and advisories are still in effect until tomorrow morning. The National Weather Service and wildfire crews say this will limit wildfire activity over the next few days. Neither believe the snow will put these fires out completely, though.
We're expecting some large amount of snow today, and that'll help us a lot on this fire. It's not going to be a season-ending event. We're looking at it as a season-slowing event.
Check out Fort Collins this afternoon, looking like a winter wonderland today. West of that city, the state's largest wildfire on record, the Cameron Peak Fire, is still burning. At least a foot of snow could fall there before it's all over. Back here in Denver, we will get a fair share of the snow this evening as well, and don't expect the below freezing temperatures to let up over the next 40 hours.
So while the winter weather is expected to suppress the flames in some form, it also presents...
Holy macaroni! And we're back. Like crack. Isn't that what Whitney said? Give him a thumbs up here over at 9 News and subscribe, because I haven't. So that's fantastic. Thank you, 9 News. Can you hear me okay? Tropical storm Zeta forms. Hurricane season isn't over, kids. It's not even November yet. And it could reach the U.S. Gulf Coast by midweek. They're forecasting maybe Cat 1. And we're going to agree with them. Here's the current position. It is going to strife Cancun in the same region. It's like a broken record. Take a look at this. This is the probable path of Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota, Kappa, Lambda, Mu, Nu, Xi, Omicron. This one is Zeta. That's Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Zeta. We're into the 6th letter of the Greek alphabet. So we'll probably see Eta Theta. That was my estimate, Eta Theta. We still have 2 more named storms, in my opinion. Now this will hit as a Hurricane Cat 1 just west of Louisiana, according to current models. Now winter storm for south central U.S., critical fire weather in the west, tracking Zeta. Heavy snow will continue to spread south along the Rockies through Monday, which will be a fun day. An area of freezing rain and sleet is forecast to develop over portions of the southern plains to start the week. Meanwhile, dry and gusty conditions will continue critical fire weather conditions from California to southern New Mexico. Take a look at the winter storm watches and warnings in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13 states right before Halloween. And these winter storm watches and warnings extend all the way down into West Texas. The nexus of the schmexus. Freeze warnings even almost down into Mexico. Yes, in Mexico. Take a look. Southern Arizona. Freezing. And the models. We'll check the GFS first, and then we'll go to the Canadian Meteorological Center, the CMC model, which is the GEM. So according to the GFS, here is your Monday into your Tuesday. Heavy snow in our region. We'll see how it pans out. The heaviest snow is going to be in northern New Mexico, according to the GFS. And it moves into Texas hard on Tuesday, into Wednesday. Night, there's Wednesday morning. Look at this, 16 inches in West Texas, up in the panhandle of whatever you call that spot. But look at the totals here at Taos Valley. Could be 3 feet or more of Sierra cement. And that is going to continue to snow through maybe early morning Thursday. And then let's just watch what the GFS does. Sunday, November 1st, November 2nd, November 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Holy, that's not coming true, but that looks good to look at. Now, the Canadian Meteorological Center's model, the CMC, the GEM, is showing a little bit different snowfall totals. There's a pretty significant 7 to 8 inch band across the very tippy top of Texas. And more considerable snow here in eastern Canada. My goodness, look at that. That's like a huge swath of 18 to 20 inches per 1,000 square miles. So we're going to sit and watch. Heavy snow is coming to British Columbia, bar none. Heavy snow is coming to the South San Juans, where we are, guaranteed. And we're going to be reporting on it live tomorrow. Hello! East coast of Australia risks severe storms. Thank you, Giles. Lightning and hail. Now, Giles sent me over all these tips because we can't get this when we use search engines over here. And thank you, Giles. Solarminimum.net if you want to find out where Giles has been. Yes, solarminimum.net. Go get it. And he sent over this picture from Australia of the lightning. Fantastic. And there's more. Extreme storms with golf ball size hail lash Queensland and New South Wales. Lashing them. It's like a lashing. How many lashings can you take with the golf ball size hail? Deluge triggers landslide in Sydney as La Nina weather system takes hold of the cojones of the Australian people. Now, as this spins, we'll never get to see the lashing. It was entertaining, to say the least. So let's just pause that for a minute and see if we can come back to the lashing. Seismic update. No quakes of note. Looks like normal. A little bit of a boomer up here in Switzerland. Du hast ein kleines Schneewuchsen. Nein. Glochenschlag. And that is a 4.59 kilometers east-southeast of Enenda, Switzerland. I bet you the chocolate is delicious. Look at this. 4.7 at South Shetland Island. Wow, I love those ponies. Don't you? Well, we all need a pony now and again. Severe storms and lightning hit like Schmidt. Still spinning. Okay, we're never getting that. I tried for the people. It's moving on. Okay, where are we at? Earthquake activity along the west-east fault in Reykjanes Ridge, although the USGS is not showing any activity in the Iceland region. The earthquake activity on the Reykjanes Peninsula in Reykjanes volcano is epic. Look at this, 100 quakes in just the last 24 hours or so. There are more faults at work on this. They're lateral and transverse. And none of this is showing up on USGS. But we expect maybe potentially a volcanic eruption on the southern tip here, the southwestern tip of Iceland. But the more likely region is in the central rift zone there. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on it and be sharing you the information. The rest of the worldwide volcano news update coming now, and there is some interesting activity, including Cinnabung with a fantastic pyroclastic flow, like nobody's business. Cinnabung volcano, Sumatra, pyroclastic flow today. And the people that were camping on the flank of the volcano, well, they had a very bad breakfast, in my opinion. So there it is. Actually, you can't see a damn thing because I'm right in the way. There it is, coming down the flank. Now, these flows can move up to they go supersonic sometimes. 500, 700 miles per hour, straight down at temperatures of 900 to 2,000 degrees. Whew. Vaporizing everything in their path. That's pretty impressive. So, well, let's actually see what they said about it. So, that you don't. There it is. Surveillance cameras observed the pyroclastic flow at the volcano, 12:51 local time, that traveled over the east-southeast flanks with a length of 1,500 meters, forming a phoenix clouds. As can be seen in the image, the seismic station recorded 120 millimeter amplitude with duration of 246 seconds. The warning bulletin states the ballistic impacts of the volcanic bombs and pyroclastic flows could affect an area of about 3 kilometers distance from the main crater and 5 kilometers on the southeast flank, 4 kilometers on the northeast flank. Who knew? Well, you know now. I love this show, and I love pyroclastic flow. Ho ho. Facebook prepares measures for possible election unrest as the multinational corporations and the globalists that control the narrative are actually forcing global unrest. Check out the video. Hope you got something out of this one. That's a boom to knowledge. We thank each and every one of you, our one-time donors, our new Patreons. Sneak peeks if you're a Patreon, where you get all of our content on all of our channels at the Oppenheimer Ranch News Network, commercial free, plus bonuses. And that's a boom. We love you. Be safe. It's snowing here. Well, it's pouring rain or whatever the hell it's doing. It's grapple. But click on one of the boxes that are showing up here to learn more stuff. That's what we're here for, right? Learning stuff.